Hello, in this video we're going to use application Flowy14 to write an algorithm that determines the hypotenuse of a right triangle given its legs. Let's go into Flowy14 app. To our dashboard here we'll add commands to start designing our flow. To open the commands on the left hand side menu, click into the upper left corner where it says commands. You can manually search for your command, or you can use this search option. So the first command always to start designing your flow is the start command. So bring it, add it to your dashboard. Next, we'll need two input commands. So just type in the word input. And it should come up as one of the first top commands. And we need another one. So now we will need three mathematical commands and one square root. So let's begin by starting the word math. The mathematical commands, they by default come in with the plus sign, which when you have highlighted the command, you can turn it into any of the options down below here. For our purposes today, we'll need two multiplication commands. So let's turn it into multiplication, and you can see the word plus sign turned into multiplication. We'll need another one of these, multiplication. And then once we perform two of the multiplication algorithms, we'll need to add the results. So we'll need the third mathematical command that will have the plus sign to add both of the results. Okay, so we'll retain the plus sign. And now once we have the result of these two multiplications, we'll need to take a square root of that. So just type in the root. And next we'll need to print the results, so we'll need an output command. So once you're ready with the way you designed your flow, you can close it off by adding the command end. All right, so we've designed our flow and now we're ready to start connecting the commands. So first we'll need to connect our first input command to our first multiplication command, and then we'll connect the second input command to our second multiplication command. And then once we have both multiplication commands connected, we'll connect each of the results into our plus command, and then the plus will take a square root of the plus of the addition, and then we'll print the result. So let's start by clicking into our first input command. In green here we have click into it. This is our outbound data connector, and once you've clicked into it, you will see all the available inbound data connectors. So as mentioned, we need to connect it to our multiplication. So click both of the available inbound data connectors on the first multiplication command. Click off of the design to help you understand by following the yellow arrows how the commands have been connected. And the same exercise we'll perform on the second input command. I will click into its outbound data connector and into both available inbound data connectors on the second multiplication command. And again, click off of the design to see clearly how your commands have been connected so far. So now that we have both multiplications completed, we'll need to add the results. So we'll click into each multiplication command into its outbound data indicated, the one in green. And then we'll connect that to the first available inbound data connector on our addition command. And we'll do the same for the second multiplication command. Connect its outbound data indicator to the second available inbound data connector on the addition command. So we can see that both have been connected to our addition command. So now we can add both results, and now by connecting the addition command, the sum of the results, we can take a square root of it. So click into the addition command and click into its outbound data connector to connect it to the inbound data connector on the square root command. And now that we have square root of our result, we can print it by connecting the square root result to a command to our output command. So by clicking into its outbound data connector into the available one and only inbound data connector on the output command. So now that you have designed your flow and successfully connected all of the commands, you are ready to execute the flow by clicking the option Run. So we're being asked for the first measurement of our triangle for the first size, so we'll choose 6, enter, 6 times 6, and then for the second measurement we'll choose 4. 4 times 4, 36 plus 16, and then square root of that, and the result has been printed. So this brings us to a conclusion that we can use application Flowy14 to write an algorithm that determines the hypotenuse of a right triangle given its sides, given its legs. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.